Hey everybody, and welcome back to the WRESTLEDUDE YouTube channel for another episode of Shop for a Pop. Another episode stuck in quarantine, and even still during this weird time, I'm still able to keep up with my addiction to collecting. Yes, I've kind of admitted that it's an addiction at this point in some cases. It's definitely something that I need to keep easy on for right now, considering I also am currently unemployed, so kind of trying to give myself a budget to buy stuff has been very challenging, especially when I see some of the stuff that's more of like limited quantity. It's kind of hard to weigh out the options of like, okay, I'm gonna buy this and then maybe I can buy this at a later date. But you know, for this time, for this month, I feel like I did pretty well for myself. So I've got some Funko Pops that I want to show off for you guys, and I've got some other stuff as well. Some really exciting stuff. If you guys didn't tell by the title or the thumbnail, some really exciting stuff that I can't wait to show you guys. But we're going to start things off with some non-Funko Pop stuff. So if you guys know, I am a collector of Toy Story stuff. And a while back, I mentioned, it might have been in one of the very first episodes of Shop for a Pop, I mentioned that I wanted to collect this like Pizza Planet truck. And obviously, it's very difficult to find like the realistic Pizza Planet truck thing, so I'm kind of keeping on the lookout for that for right now. But I'm also looking. I also was able to pick up this. This is an Imaginext Pizza Planet truck. It's got like a Buzz Lightyear thing. I found this on clearance at Walmart. I mentioned before that I wasn't going to buy this because it was way too much. The sticker, I got this for $9. It was originally $15. If it was still $15, I probably still wouldn't have bought it. But I walked down the clearance section of Walmart that I've never been to, and they had tons of these things, all marked for $9. So I bought two. Mine's is already on my shelf in my collection, but this one I'm going to pack up, and it's going to be a birthday present for my nephew. He loves Toy Story as well. So this is definitely going to be an awesome birthday present for him. I like the Pizza Planet truck. It's got a cool look to it. I remember whenever I was little and I wanted pizza for dinner, I'd always ask my mom if we could get Pizza Planet for dinner. So I'm very excited to finally have one of these in the collection. And also in that clearance section, I bought this RC pop-up racer. Apparently you're supposed to pull it back and it makes Woody pop up. This was $5 instead of $10, so pretty good. And then I also bought the Buzz Lightyear one, which was also $5. Same deal, pull it back, Buzz's head pops up. So those are all going to be birthday presents for my nephew, so hopefully he likes them. I'll make sure to make this video come out after his birthday party, so that way I didn't spoil anything for him. But yeah, those things aren't going to be kept with me, but I still thought they were pretty cool and I wanted to show them off for you guys. But I did collect an extra Pizza Planet truck to add to my Toy Story collection, which is why I wanted to show that one off as well. So some really good stuff all in all, and I'm very excited to give those to my little nephew. He loves Toy Story. If you guys have been keeping up with me on social media, I've been making these Toy Story things. I'll probably pop up a couple pictures. I've made the Buzz Lightyear spaceship that he can kind of like sit in and take pictures inside. I made Al's toy barn, and then I'm working on a happy birthday sign that's in the font of the Toy Story logo, and then I'm going to take like some cardboard and make like his name in building blocks, you know, like the kid-friendly like building blocks that you see in like playgrounds and daycares and stuff like that. It's very exciting stuff. I hope it all turns out pretty good. But let's move on to Funko Pops here. We'll start off with this one. This is the Ironman Game Reverse. This is the Avengers video game. This is the one where he's got the fist pumping down. If you remember, in one of the last episodes of Shop for a Pop, I showed off that I bought another Iron Man, the Target exclusive Iron Man. The problem with this one was, when I took it out of the box, the stand that it sits on was completely broken off. It was completely broken off. So I actually had to take some super glue or some like Gorilla Glue, and I had to glue it back onto its stand. So this is definitely going to be one that I have to hold on to. There's no chance that I'm going to be able to trade this one ever. So kind of an idea that I had in mind was maybe like at some point I'll buy some acrylic paint or metallic looking paint, and I'll actually repaint this in like some fun colors. Maybe I'll do blue and green and silver to keep with the WRESTLEDUDE theme. But that's kind of part of the reason why I bought it like this. The stand now, oh, well, my box was unbalanced, hold on. But the stand works really good now that I have it glued on there. But that was kind of part of the reason why I went and bought this Iron Man as well. I like the look of this Iron Man suit from the game, and I love the whole superhero landing pose here. So that one was very cool, was very excited to pick it up. Just kind of a bummer that I had to get it because this one was broken, but still, nonetheless, it's a very fun pop. I like the look of it. Not really a lot of the other ones in the Avengers line that I'm feeling right now. I don't know, maybe the Captain America, I don't know. I did come across the Hulk one, didn't really care about that one much, didn't really look too special. The one that I got from Walmart in a previous episode of Shop for a Pop, I definitely love better than that one. But yeah, if I see the Captain America one, I will, I don't know, flip a coin and decide on whether or not I'm going to get it then. But nonetheless, that's still a very cool pop. Now, this is going to be very exciting. So I was at Target, and I was looking for these DC Multiverse figures at the time, and they haven't gone on sale yet. So I'll probably do a separate video for those, but they haven't gone on sale yet. It'll be a surprise which ones I'm talking about. But I was looking through the Funko Pop section, and at the back of it, I saw this Happy Gilmore Chubbs Funko Pop. I was like, oh, that's cool. I like Happy Gilmore. Let me see what Chubbs looks like. And I lifted it up, and it was a Chase. It was a Chase Chubbs with the broken fingers. You do not realize how freaked out I was when I saw this. Like, I just like lifted it up out of the shelves, and then as the logo for the Chase revealed itself, I just like let it drop out of my hands back onto the shelf, and I kind of like looked around, like my heart kind of skipped a beat. This is my first time ever finding a Chase in the wild, and if you guys don't know what that means, a Chase in the wild basically means like you find one of these hard to find chases at a random coincidence, randomly on a shelf. Like, you don't buy it offline, you don't get it from a third-person retailer, you just find it on the shelf at the store. This is my first time finding one of these, and it's very cool. I'm very happy that it's a Chase from something that I really, really like, and it's a very cool looking pop. There's a little bit of damage on the box right here, but other than that, it looks freaking awesome. So I 100% had to pick this up because there's a popular Funko Pop hunting YouTuber that I watch a lot of, and I'll mention him again later, but his name is What's Poppin'. I'll link his channel, and another YouTuber named OG Geek, I'll link their channels in the video description for this, but they have a rule. It's called No Chase Gets Left Behind, which means if I find one of these chases, I have to pick it up. So, regardless of what kind of pop this was, if it was a Chase, I was going to bring it home with me. But I am very happy that it was a Chase of something that I really, really like, thus Happy Gilmore. It's one of my favorite movies. I've watched it a lot ever since I was a little kid. Every time I've ever gone mini golfing, I've tried to, quote, Happy Gilmore the ball, and get yelled at by my parents. But I'm very happy to have Chubbs, the Chase Chubbs, in my collection now. That is a very happy one to have. And since I got Chubbs, I gotta get Happy Gilmore himself. So I picked him up. Not a Chase, but still a cool one to have, so those will definitely go on my movies and TV shelf. So very cool, comes with the golf club, comes in the jersey. I think the only other ones out of this that they have are, yeah, there's Otto, the caddy, and then there's Bob Barker versus Happy Gilmore. So, very cool. I don't know if I don't think I'll collect any more of these ones. I kind of just got Happy Gilmore just because I got the Chubbs Chase, so kind of had to have those two together, but who knows? Maybe I'll change my mind in the future. But we have one more. One more. And like I said, I was going to mention What's Poppin' again, because this was something that I actually bought from What's Poppin'. So thank you very much to What's Poppin'. Thank you very much. So he was trying to make some space in his collection room, and he was selling a bunch of stuff via Instagram. And I was scrolling through the pictures, and I landed on something that I really wanted. And the price that he had it for, I kind of had to think about for a little while, but I didn't want to think about it for too long because I was afraid that if I thought about it for too long and I came back to it, it probably would have already been sold. So I ended up, literally, I flipped a coin. I flipped a coin to see if I was actually going to buy this, and it landed on heads, so I ended up buying it. So I sent him the money. It was a really good price for what it was. I looked it up and looked at some of the other retailers. It was a really good price for what it is, so I had to get it, especially for what it is. So if you guys know, I'm a really big fan of the Joker, and one of my favorite movies of all time is The Dark Knight. This Funko Pop is a very special Joker Funko Pop. Not in a box, comes loose, but I don't really care. This Funko Pop is the Joker from the beginning of The Dark Knight in his bank robber outfit, in his mask, with his gun, in his other suit. Look how awesome that is. And I have the other Joker from The Dark Knight, so I was very excited when I saw that this one was for sale. And like I said, I looked it up. The price was, get this, he sold it to me for below $100. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to give out specifics, but he sold it to me for below $100, which is really good, I think, for such an awesome pop like this. Like, there's really no scuff marks or paint scratches or anything on it. It looks amazing. I don't care that it didn't come in the box because I display most of my Funko Pops out of the box anyways. So this is definitely going to go on my Joker shelf, and it's not the only Joker that I will have pretty soon. Kind of a spoiler for the next episode of Shop for a Pop, but I am planning on getting the newest Joker that's come out along with, I'm not getting these ones, but it's the same Joker that's coming out in the new wave with Penguin and Catwoman and Riddler and Two-Face. It's the one that's coming out with that. It's the Michael Keaton Batman Joker, the Jack Nicholson Joker. So that's definitely going to be one that I'm going to pick up. But getting this one was awesome to see, and you know, I'm sure the price kind of set me back quite a bit. It's gonna cut down on the next episode of Shop for a Pop, but this was one of those Funko Pops that I'm sure I'm only going to see like a handful of times in a lifetime, and if I was ever gonna get the chance to own it, now felt like the time. And hey, it was the flip of a coin to take a skill from Two-Face himself, another Batman villain. It was a flip of the coin. It could have gone one of two ways. I could have bought it, or I couldn't have bought it. But in the end, I'm really glad that I did, because this thing looks awesome. So thank you very much again to What's Poppin'. If you guys are big fans of Funko Pop hunting, hot toys, you know, hot toys, he loves to say, stuff like that. If you're a big fan of that, make sure you go subscribe to him and OG Geek. The links to those channels will be in the video description, although make sure you're over 14. He stresses that a lot on his YouTube channel, so make sure you're around that age. But yeah, check him out. Thank you very much again to What's Poppin' for this amazing Dark Knight Bank Robber Joker Funko Pop. So yeah, thank you very much again for checking out this episode of Shop for a Pop. But before we go, as you guys always know, on these episodes of Shop for a Pop, we have to award one Funko Pop, or just one of anything on this trip, on this entire haul, the award of Shop for a Pop. So I want you guys to leave your thoughts in the video description, or in the comment section. I want to leave you guys the option to give your opinion for which of these should be the top pop of this video. Now, to me, there are two contenders for this, so I'm just going to grab them right now. which of these two? Which of these two? You think about it. You got my very first Chase ever. One that I never thought I would ever run into. The very first Chase I've ever gotten. Versus probably one of the hardest Funko Pops I have ever had to find. It's a very difficult choice. I think for me... Ooh, this makes my spine tingle just thinking about it. I think... You know what? Drum roll, please. I'm gonna go with the Joker. The Joker Funko Pop. And I know what some of you guys are thinking, why would you not pick the Chase? Here's my reasoning for this. This Joker Funko Pop, I would have had the option to buy because I saw it on the Instagram. I would have had the option to buy it, and I would have known that it was always there. And I probably would have really, really, really wanted this. The Chase, on the other hand, was kind of something that I bought all because it's a Chase. I still hold it as very special to me, considering it is my very first Chase that I've ever found. But it's not one that I would have been kicking myself in the leg for not owning. This is one that I probably would have been okay not having in my collection. This one is one that has been on my wish list for a long, long time. So, Joker, Bank Robber Joker, is going to win the title of Top Pop for this video. If you think wrongly, if you think Happy Gilmore or the Ironman or the Chase Funko Pop should be the Top Pop winner, let me know in the comment section below. But for this episode of Top Pop, I award the award of Top Pop to Bank Robber Joker. But thank you guys for watching this episode of Shop for a Pop. I hope to see you guys again on the channel. If you guys enjoyed, leave a thumbs up and a comment. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe to What's Poppin' and OG Geek. Their channel description, or their channel names will be in the description below. I have been Jacob of the WRESTLEDUDE YouTube channel, and I will see you guys next time when we shop for a pop.